Well, good morning or hello, Disney Connections and fellow Disney freaks. Welcome to our Saturday morning show. Welcome in. It's great to have you.
I'm trying to find our wheel.
Oh, you don't have your microphone on.
Oh my. Hello.
There you are.
Hello. I'm trying to find our wheel. I think I'm in the right place. Oh, it's spinning. I don't know. This isn't even our wheel. I don't even know whose wheel this is.
That's weird.
I don't know.
All right. Well,
Congratulations,
Gabriel. Yeah. Crazy. Good morning, Susan. Good morning.
Good morning.
So we're empty nesters.
For real empty nesters. Like the room is vacated.
Yep. Yeah, he's moved on to adulthood, to the adult world.
At 22, finally.
Yeah. Works out
We'll
great.
see. We'll see what happens.
Whew, I'm telling you.
So today, last week's Today in Disney History was fun. Again, this week, I think we have an awesome Today in Disney History with the multiple stories that go with it.
Okay.
So I'm excited about that. We also have a trivia prize, and we're dropping some magical trinket parcel posts. So we have a lot going on today.
We definitely do. Here we go. There's a little sneak peek.
Sneak peek.
I thought I was so organized. I got up early this morning. I don't know if you realize that, but I did. I got up early this morning.
Early to you means before me.
Right. So I got up before you today.
For the first time in years.
Years. She's such an exaggerator.
No, it's pretty much years.
Hey, Florida Vacation Network. I know them.
Yours comes today. Susan's magical trinket post is supposed to arrive to her today. So
nice.
Yay.
I love it.
Can't wait for you to post that.
I don't even remember what I was saying.
I don't know. You woke up early.
Oh, yeah. I woke up early. I came in here. I got our stream ready to go. I was rock and rolling. I got our wheel created. I, myself, Rob from Disney Connections, created the wheel today for the giveaway that I created earlier this week.
Got it.
Is it over there now?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
Got it.
So at some point,
hey Dave, welcome in.
We'll drag it up, and I'll show you how to do all that later.
I had to find it on one of your 12 screens that are in here.
But here, I'll just give y'all a quick sneak peek at the wheel. Right here it is. Right there.
It's a big wheel. That's a big wheel. And who are these people?
Wheel. These are all the people that responded to Where Am I? Which I think I'm going to do that a little bit more often.
Where am I? Was it you?
It was, you were there too, but it was my idea for the post. So I just said, Where am I?
And did you take a picture of yourself?
No.
Oh.
It was a picture. It was a little short video clip of the place that we were at.
I remember now. Okay. Yeah, the Where Am I? Got it.
So, and everybody guessed. And I'll tell you what, here's what I did, because I'm just this guy.
Okay.
Everybody who guessed is on the wheel. Those who guessed correctly are on like 4 times.
I like that.
Yeah. So
that's how I would have done it.
Because here's the thing. I read the guesses of the 2 people that didn't say the correct answer. And you need oxygen?
No, I was yawning.
No, I needed yawn.
No okay. Yawning.
Now everybody out in YouTube world is yawning. So anyway, the 2 people, they knew where it was.
Yeah.
But they were like, everybody else is guessing this, so I'm gonna attempt something different. So
okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
awesome.
So everybody who guessed is on the wheel. Some of y'all are there a little bit more. Good morning, Space on Dave.
We do want to meet at Pop today. I would like to go swimming today. Can we meet at Pop and go to the water park? But listen, if we do that, then we need you guys' we need you guys' help tomorrow. I need your help tomorrow. I don't know what accent that is. Kennedy? That kind of sounded like Kennedy. Little Boston, I don't know.
Canadian accent.
Yeah. All right, let's move on with the show.
Okay.
Can we move on with the show?
Yes.
When are we going to spin that wheel?
We so can.
When are we spinning that wheel? Later?
We are spinning it later.
Okay.
We are spinning it later. I got to double check something. So feel free to vamp.
I don't vamp, Rob. I don't know. You always tell me to vamp. I don't even know what that means. I don't even like that word. It's weird.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we gave away our Fun and Fancy Freight box last Saturday, right?
I think so.
But I have not. That person has not contacted me.
Well,
so I don't know. Do I give them like another week and then if they don't contact, we spin again? I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, maybe.
I think that's what we'll do. What do you guys think?
We'll have to
give them a week. I mean, maybe they're out of town. Maybe they're on vacation. Maybe they're busy. I don't know. Give them some time. I know that, but I want to go to the water park. Like, I need to relax a little. I got to put my feet up. I need to see a palm tree or two that is next to a lazy river.
That'd be fun.
That's what I'd like to do. But Easter goes out Monday. So if we do that, we need help tomorrow.
I'm almost thinking pool day tomorrow.
Tomorrow is my packing day.
Oh, okay.
My packing and shipping for Easter. And remember, last year Easter almost killed me.
It did?
Yes.
Why?
Because I did most of it by myself, or all of it by myself.
I don't understand. Hey, welcome into our live Saturday show. Most Saturdays right here from at 12 p.m. Walt Disney World time. We're going to talk about Disney news, reviews, travel, collections, and friends.
Did you notice anything about that slide?
Oh, no. What did we notice?
Something different today. The other slide. The next one.
This one here.
Yeah. What did you notice? Look closely. Something's changed.
I don't know. Squeeze over here real quick.
Do you see the subscriber count?
I did. Yeah. So we had a little bit of a jump in subscribers this week. And so that
1.6.
1.6.
Now it goes back and forth.
This is what she's talking about right there. 1.6. So if
you're
popping in for the first time, if you're here and you've been with us for a minute, make sure you've smashed the like button. And if you're popping in for the first time, and so far you're like, who are these people?
They're a little bit crazy, but I'll stick around for a little bit longer. Give them a chance.
Hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications.
On that note, somebody just left.
Bye. They're like,
no.
Actually, we just stopped by and we're like, oh my gosh, these people. You know what? Whatever.
All right. So let's go to today in Disney history, because this one kind of leads into a story that I heard this week that's super fun, I think. And this clears up a little confusion.
Okay.
All right. So
hit that arrow.
Which one? Down or over?
Yes. There you go. So you're controlling that screen, which is going live. This is just our reference here.
Okay. Yeah. So
I'm always
I think you can put us in the bottom corner.
I am. I'm gonna put us in the bottom corner.
Okay.
So here we go. Boom. There it is. Disney history.
So Treasure Island on today's date in 1976. That was before I was born.
It was before I was born too.
Oh, that's true. It was. So Treasure Island reopens at Walt Disney World at Discovery Island. So it used to be called Treasure Island.
Okay.
And then it reopened. It was called Discovery Island. So it had been closed since the beginning of the year for the addition of a walk-through aviary, which you know how much I would love that. Not exotic flora and fauna, and a snack bar. So it's 11-acre island. It's located in the middle of Bay Lake. It's a lush forest environment with birds, reptiles, mammals, and hundreds of tropical specimen plants from all over the world. In 1979, that's when I was born, it will be accredited by the American Association of Zoological Parks and Aquariums. The only way to reach Discovery Island is by one of the many ferries which depart from the Magic Kingdom, Fort Wilderness, or the Contemporary Resort. So I always thought, like I knew about the island.
Okay.
I always thought it was the island on the left when you were taking the ferry from TTC over to Magic Kingdom. You know, that island there? Because
Yeah.
there's some stuff in there. You can look back and there's like a little shack in there,
Yeah.
power in there. So that's where I thought this was. It's
Okay.
not.
Really?
So this is where you take, if you were to take a right to go to Wilderness Lodge down that canal,
Okay.
it's over there.
Oh, so
there's a bigger lake over there.
Well, we need to go over there. I've been wanting to go over there for.
Well, you can't go there anymore. It's closed. But I
Good
mean,
morning, Ginger.
Hi,
Welcome
Ginger.
In. Hello, hello.
Yeah.
So that goes across the water bridge.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, I think, let's see. Do we have a map up on?
Yeah.
Next? Okay. So next slide.
So here's the map of.
No, there's not the map.
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's the map for us.
They can't see that?
No, they can't.
Because I have to push a button?
You have to press that button. There you go.
Okay.
There's the map.
So here's the map. So you can see like where you get on TTC, you can see the Polynesian, you can see the little islands on the left side there that are kind of directly down from the castle. Those are the islands that I thought was Discovery Island. But no, if you go off to the right down that canal, which I can't point on the screen.
Well, that's where I want to go then.
Yeah. So that little canal that link the two larger lakes is the water bridge.
That's what I call the water bridge. Well, it is a water bridge. So it's actually a bridge of water over a road that you take. So basically you are still, sheltered or shielded from the outside world when you're on the boat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So when you get over to that side of the lake, there's a bigger island there. It's like, 11,000 acres. So it's a lot bigger than the little islands in the middle of Seven Seas Lagoon. It's in Bay Lake. So this is Seven Seas Lagoon that we take from TTC to Magic Kingdom.
Okay.
And then Bay Lake is on the other side where the island is.
That is, crazy.
I mean, I wasn't putting all that together when talking about this island. So anyhow, there's the island. You could get to it by ferry. The ferry used to go over there and dock.
Okay.
Obviously, it doesn't anymore because it's been abandoned. So I did find an episode of Abandoned about this lake, about this island, and I thought we could just watch 3 minutes of it.
Okay, I think.
And you can put us on the screen too, so we can react. Well,
we're already on the screen.
I'd like to talk about it a little bit because it's interesting. Okay. This is like, what's that show you and Trace watch?
Defunct Land.
Defunct Land. Okay. It's kind of like that, but it's called Abandoned. And you can go watch the whole thing on your own. It's like 20 minutes long. They're episodes. And there's tons of them, of a whole bunch of different things that have been abandoned around the country.
Okay. All right. Are we ready?
The water bridges over Epcot leak. It freaks me out. So you don't like the death buckets or the water bridges?
Over by Epcot.
You're not a thrill seeker, are you?
There's a water bridge over by Epcot too?
Oh. Anyhow.
Actually gave it. So let's take a look at the abandoned Disney's Discovery Island. So this place has been a legend about Disney for years. And honestly, this place is kind of amazing when you really think about it. So if you've never heard of this, basically Disney's...
Okay.
What?
Time out. Well, because we can hear that just fine, but they can't.
Oh.
So I have to make some adjustments.
Can you not hear the video?
No, they could not hear the
video. How do you know they can't hear it?
Because we were hearing it loud and clear over here.
It was super loud.
So let's see. We gotta go here.
Okay. Well, this is just a snippet of this whole entire video. And like I said, you can go watch it on your own if you want to see the whole thing, because I just kind of wanted to see the introduction and what it looked like way back in the good old days in the 70s.
Okay. All right, here we go.
Okay. Nope.
All right. That's what happens when you're a teacher. Okay. All right.
Here we go.
Actually gave it. So let's take a look at the abandoned Disney's Discovery Island. So this place has been a legend about Disney for years. And honestly, this place is kind of amazing when you really think about it. So if you've never heard of this, basically Disney's Discovery Island was a zoological attraction on a natural forming island in Walt Disney World, Florida. Also, I think we should clear something up first. Disney's Discovery Island and Disney's River Country are two very different things. Now, to be fair, they are in very close proximity to
Did
each
you know
other,
this?
like
I did
600
not
feet
know that.
close, but they are
How
two very
close that
different
is?
things. All right, now that we cleared
Wow.
that up, let's get on with it. So this island actually does have quite the history, dating back as far as the early 1900s. In its early days, the island itself had the name Raz Island from the family that lived and farmed on the land. This was until 1937 when the island was purchased and renamed to Idle Bay Isle by its owner who lived there with his wife and pet crane. While about 20 years passed after the island's owner fell ill, the property was once again sold to a businessman who used the island as a hunting retreat and now called it Riles Island. Now, by the time the mid-60s came along, Walt Disney himself began dreaming of Epcot, the experimental prototype community of tomorrow, and Walt Disney was adamant on making this dream come true. So Walt Disney Productions began buying massive amounts of land in Central Florida, and part of this land included Bay Lake with Riles Island in the middle. In Walt Disney's concepts for the Florida project, Bay Lake can be seen just off to the
Looks
east
way
of where the
bigger there.
parks and hotels were to be placed. And with this, Riles Island was actually still there. However, in December of 1966, Walt Disney passed away, as did the main concept for the Florida project. So as the early 70s approached, and with Walt's brother Roy at the helm of the company, Walt Disney World was in full development. Obviously, the Epcot dream that Walt Disney actually had never happened, but when Roy took over as CEO, the company redesigned the whole Florida project idea into just a theme park now. So on October 1st, 1971, the entire resort opened to the public. Now, interestingly, when Walt Disney World was in its development, the island was actually to be developed in its first phase of Walt Disney World. All official master plans and models showed that the island was to be some sort of pirate theme, and upon the opening of Walt Disney World, the island was named Blackbeard's Island. With Disney encountering financial and attendance problems in '73, they needed something to boost attendance. So Disney continued with their plans for a pirate-themed animal observation island in Bay Lake. The island was expanded with over 55,000 cubic yards of dirt and changed the name to Treasure Island. The island officially opened to the public on April 8th, 1974. Treasure Island had the theme of obviously pirates and had elements of the 50s film of the same name. The island was given a variety of exotic birds and flowers, along with winding paths and small waterways. A pirate ship was added on the southern shore of the island for families to explore. During the island's first 2 years, attendance wasn't really meeting Disney's expectations, as most people classified the island as a half-day attraction. So with this, in 1976, Disney closed the island to undergo renovations. Snack bars were added along with a brand new aviary, and the Treasure Island name was now changed to Disney's Discovery Island. Discovery Island was actually quite a lavish and secluded place, and as the years went on, the attraction grew in its popularity and size of species. The entire island was laid out in basically one path. Essentially, once you get off the boat and onto the dock, you are in a small hub that connects everything together. Once you begin walking down the path, that will lead you around the entire island. The whole island is themed to be this tropical paradise, and it really does present that quite well. But then came a major shift to everything related to Discovery Island in the mid-90s. Disney announced they would be building a brand new theme park, which took the basic theme of Discovery Island, called Disney's Animal Kingdom. This was essentially Discovery Island, just another 568.
Yeah.
There you go.
So I had said it to stop, but I guess it didn't. Yeah.
There is Joe.
There's Joe Rohde. So I have some information about him.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so that was him in the last clip there, because when he came up with the idea from Animal Kingdom, there was no need for Discovery Island because the Animal Kingdom was going to have all of the things that Discovery Island had. So they shut it down. Well, and then I also welcome in Carol. I also did some digging and found out some not so great information about Discovery Island and maybe why another reason they shut down.
Why?
Well, I guess the vultures were flying into Discovery Island and picking on the birds, the exotic birds and animals that were in there. And so Disney would capture them and put them in a shed.
Okay. PETA, we are not a representative of the Disney company in any way, shape, or form.
And then they were also accused of, and Disney never admitted to any wrongdoing because they never do, but they were accused of shooting hawks And what are the not hawks? Eagle, not
Ducks,
eagles. They weren't shooting eagles.
pigeons, seagulls.
I don't know. Other birds.
Yeah, all other birds other than hawks
Yeah.
are not hawks.
Yeah, and cranes. And I don't know. They were accused of some atrocious things, but they never admitted that they did anything. And there was some legal battles going on, and then they shut the island down. So it could have been partially that, but I mean, it does make sense they would close it down if they're building a whole animal kingdom.
Right.
So falcons, that's what I was. Yes, falcons.
Oh, okay.
That's where the turkey like.
Those are also
came
non-hawks. So
non-hawks.
yeah.
Mhm.
Interesting. Well, I
Hello,
love
love
now.
pugs.
Isn't there something in Animal Kingdom called Discovery Island? Isn't that the middle?
Oh,
Isn't that the middle island?
yeah,
Where-
it might be.
I mean, check me on that, but I'm
Might be.
yeah. All right.
Well, this kind of goes into what you were talking about over on Florida Vacation Network when you were talking about Dick Nunes.
Right.
So,
Which I. Whoa.
the ship's crashing over there.
Oh my goodness.
It's okay. I didn't do it. It's Luke. He can fix it.
Okay.
So, Dick was Walt's right-hand man.
Mm-hmm. And apprentice.
His apprentice.
Yeah.
And Joe that we saw, who was Joe Rohde.
Joe Rohde, this guy.
Joe Rohde. That's Joe
Yeah.
Rohde. You guys probably, if you've been around Disney enough,
Seen him.
have seen him. His big earring that comes out of, like he's got all those earrings. He's a kind of eccentric.
Yeah.
Has some amazing ideas. Just retired in the last couple years. Very active on Twitter. So he likes to post his opinions, and nobody bothers him about posting them. So he posts whatever he wants to post, and they're very thought-provoking and creating some dialogue
Really?
with people. So I enjoy following him on Twitter, whatever
On
it is,
Twitter.
Twitter. You might too. But anyway, the story I have is that nobody wanted to make Animal Kingdom like in the Disney company. They were
Really?
like, no, there's no theme park you can make around animals. It's not going to be. Nobody wants to do it. And Walt's gone at this point.
Right.
Because Walt would have liked it.
Oh, Walt would have
I mean,
loved
he
it. He
wanted-
loved. That's how he wanted like Disneyland. He wanted live animals
Mhm.
everywhere. Yeah.
Well, the Jungle Cruise was supposed to be
Yeah.
live animals. I don't know how that would have worked out, but I mean, obviously it didn't. But anyway, nobody wanted to build it. Joe comes up with this concept
Mhm.
of Animal Kingdom. You might think he just did Pandora, but no, Animal Kingdom was his concept.
Really?
So, and then Pandora came later. Well, Dick was in charge. He was in charge of deciding on what projects were going to move forward in the parks. And so Joe and Dick had to have a meeting
Okay.
so that Joe could present his
Okay.
ideas to Dick. Now, if you're watching Florida Vacation Network, I don't know if you showed a picture of him.
No,
he's
I didn't
pretty,
have a
like-
picture of Dick Nunes.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's pretty straight laced, business suits, very business like. And Joe is the opposite of that, right? So Joe walks around in Hawaiian shirts and sandals, and he's got the earrings, and he's kind of, eccentric.
Yeah.
So for this meeting, Joe puts on a business suit.
I think I remember this story actually.
Puts on a business suit, gets all like sophisticated, and like he's gonna go present and be professional. And he walks into Dick Nunes' office, and Dick is sitting there in a Hawaiian shirt and an earring in one ear and sandals.
That's
and-
hilarious.
and
That's the
Joe-
picture I want.
Joe looks at him and says, I put this suit on for you. And Dick goes, I put this on for you. And they had a good laugh, and now we have Animal
And
Kingdom.
now we have Animal Kingdom. So the real reason that we have Animal Kingdom is because Joe put on a suit.
Joe put on a suit, and Dick
Crazy.
put on but that just goes to show the mutual respect that the two had for each other.
Yeah.
That they would try and connect with each other through, breaking down the barrier of it's not important what we're wearing. That's not like how we're going to communicate. We're on the same level, really, is what that
Yeah.
says to me. Like that Dick thought, here's a guy who's super creative, Dick's super creative.
Right.
He wanted to make sure that, in my opinion, he wasn't above.
Not the opinion of Disney Connections or any
I
other
mean,
entity.
Pretty much, because I am Disney Connections. But anyway, I thought that was a fun story.
That is a fun story. I love that story.
Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, so I watched some April Fool's news today. Do you have April Fool's?
Oh my gosh, graciousness.
Did I ruin your thing? Sorry. No.
I was going to go right into the news. I don't know if you heard, but Disney has a new CEO. And if you want to learn all about it, go over to Provost Park Pass because you got to watch his breaking news. That's it. That's it.
So you don't want to talk about April Fool's?
No, not now. Pat Chapek actually is the new that's Bob Chapek's brother. He's the new CEO.
I did get a text this morning that there was a pig farmer that was the new CEO of Disney, or
right. That'd be Pat Chapek.
Oh,
yeah,
Pat Chapek.
Pat Chapek.
I feel like we're like Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Pat Sajak, paycheck.
Yeah,
whatever.
That's hard. Anyway, yeah. So I guess we'll go into the real news. Yesterday was the last day for the 50th celebration.
It was
So,
18 months of 50th. Purple, blues, iridescence
of grueling.
What are they going to do with that castle?
I am so wondering what they're going to do. Were you looking at it yesterday? So they're doing a phased, like removal de-decoration of the castle, but I don't know that they're going to repaint it. So
it's the best castle yet, in my opinion. Like, I love how it looks, but I think they will, because the 100th celebration are different colors.
I know, but the 100th isn't that long. I mean, right now it's scheduled.
Look what they did for
6
the
months.
35th birthday. They put up that weird candy cane castle or candy shops.
Yeah, but that was, I mean, that was short-lived as well, and then they went back to the original. So here, I don't know, are they going to go back to original, or are they oh, hello, what's up, Muller man?
Hello. Rainy Boston, huh? Well, come on down, because it's not raining here.
Not today.
It's a warm one.
Not today.
Although we almost went to Boston today, one of us.
I know, wouldn't that be fun?
But then we didn't.
So end of the 18-month celebration. We are ending Enchantment, which is done on the 2nd. Harmonious is done on the 2nd.
So when we were in Magic Kingdom the other day, we freaked out. Yeah. We were walking to Big Thunder.
Yeah.
And the fireworks were starting, and all of a sudden we heard Walt's voice.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Walt?
What?
What's happening? Huh? And we thought that the new fireworks show was starting.
And I was like, wait a minute, it's not over yet.
Yeah. But... And then the old songs started to play, and we were like, what? Apparently they just changed the beginning and added Walt and Mickey and Goofy. And...
Well, it's been a while since we've been in and actually like listened to the fireworks, but they I think they added all that because of the controversy of them removing Walt in the first place. So I think that was to appease the people that really, well, us that were upset about Walt not being in the fireworks. I mean, even though Walt wasn't here on opening day, it was still because of him that this park, this world was created.
Yeah, I feel like anytime they try to take him out, people are gonna riot, because they took him out of the Epcot show too.
Yeah.
I was my favorite part of the Epcot fireworks is listening to him at the end.
Okay, Typhoon soon, Pop at 6.
Pop Century Resort.
Yeah,
Susan. Does that mean you are down to help us tomorrow? Because we can't come unless you can help us tomorrow.
Well,
not in the parks. We have other things.
We'll talk in 27 minutes.
27 minutes.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the 100th anniversary has started to show up, mainly in Epcot. I haven't seen. I mean, I've seen some merch, but yeah, mainly in Epcot.
Treats have come out.
Some treats have come out.
The lands. So we tried. The flamingo cupcake was not 100th treat. I wanted to try the 100th treat, but we had the flamingo cupcake first, and then one cupcake's enough for a day. Well, not really, but in his opinion, it was enough. So I didn't get my
I don't like
100th.
cupcakes.
I know, but
Don't really like
they're
cake.
like not really cupcakes. There's a
They should
little bit
make
of cake.
cup brownies. I like brownies. I don't really like cake.
Delaire,
It's like
you
the
know,
same
we'll go
thing, right?
again in 8 months when you get here, Susan.
All right.
We'll go again.
What
What else? What else?
Ooh,
is
Disney
happening?
Cruise Line going to Asia now.
Yeah, they're gonna have like a hub there, or the ship is gonna be out of Asia,
Oh,
Southeast Asia, with a memorandum of understanding. Not
okay.
really sure. That sounds like a fancy way of saying there's like stipulations and red tape. Memorandum of understanding.
We'll have to update you on that as we learn more.
And apparently this is maybe, according to DFB, a ship that they had previously bought like right before COVID. Like not one they're making, but they bought a ship and they're restyling it.
Okay.
But there is going to be a brand new ship.
Yeah, I know.
Coming out.
It was a brand new one.
Yeah, 208,000 tons fueled by green methanol. The first one, 100% fueled by green methanol.
That'll be interesting.
I wonder if it'll smell.
Hey, stay tuned, by the way, for the giveaway at the end. I won't forget. Don't let me forget if you're popping in. But so we are giving away the Where Am I giveaway.
What's the giveaway?
The giveaway, we're doing a trinket parcel package post, whatever.
Okay.
What's that called?
Magical Trinket Parcel Post.
Magical Trinket
MTPP.
Parcel Post.
MTPP.
MTPP. Okay. All right. Yeah.
Oh, the treasure is the ship they bought?
Oh.
There's not a new one? I thought they said they were building a new one, but they already bought one that's already there that they have to restyle.
I guess this needs some more
the treasure's a different ship. The treasure is going to be done in 2024. It's the 6th ship, and it's going to be adventure themed. And Minnie is the captain, and Minnie is going to be in an adventure outfit. So it's going to have like adventure greens and blues and trees and foliage, and it's going to be interesting. I kind of was thinking that maybe I said PP.
No, I said PP.
Oh,
well,
you said PP.
We both said PP.
Whatever. Yeah, both 2 ships. Okay, we're on the same page.
All right, so we're not contradicting anybody.
No.
All right.
So the new Mickey and Minnie's outfits right now are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the Disney Cruise Line. They are shimmering seams, shimmering dreams.
I didn't write it.
It's shimmering, whatever it is.
Yeah. Maybe the seams of their outfits are shimmering. I don't know.
No, I'm gonna spit out my coffee.
Not on all the equipment, okay? There's a lot of equipment right here in front of us. Oh my goodness. So in May to September 2023, Disney Treasure 2024 6-ship debut adventure.
It's going to be adventure themed. That's what I was saying.
You were talking about.
That was what I was
That's
talking
what
about.
you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next on cast member agreement. So is this so their minimum wage at Disney was just raised for regular employees, hourly employees. This does not include college program at this time that we know of. But next generation storytelling. What? Oh, that's.
Oh, so you know how he had to get rid there. What is happening?
I don't know.
That 7,000 jobs were in, Now again, they talked about the fact that these aren't 7,000 current jobs. They were getting rid of jobs that were in the queue to be filled that weren't filled yet. They were taking those away.
And they're getting rid of some jobs.
But I think the number is closer to 5,000, which is horrible, but anyway, 5,000, and then 2,000 somewhere. They were just removing the job postings.
I feel like they need more cast members.
They do, because wasn't Chris telling us they don't have enough cast members to work both water parks? Yeah. So they just switch back and forth. They're never open at the same time.
Yeah,
I feel like, but they're not supposedly firing hourly cast members.
Right. But I mean, I'm thinking that, well, for instance, you were showing me the other day that they had let go the Marvel guy, the one that brokered the deal, and I mean, he's like a billionaire anyways. Why does he need to work?
He probably volunteered and was like, "I'm done anyway." So
yeah, just go ahead, write my
me a
salary
check.
off. Yeah, give me a severance.
So yeah, most of it's going to be like Disney
Alexa,
executives.
what did Han Solo name his clone? Oh.
What are you doing?
Well, I just saw something on Alexa and I thought it was pertinent.
Don't say her name. Okay,
she's not listening to me.
No, she's not listening at all.
Okay.
So yeah, the metaverse is what. Yeah, it's not supposed to be park people. It's supposed to be executives. So
right.
The metaverse was something that was going to be Bob Chapek's legacy. And Iger.
Which, okay, I don't quite understand this because I maybe I'm just not in the know. Maybe I'm totally behind the ball again, like I was for YouTube. But correct me if I'm wrong. The metaverse is like this virtual world that is created, and it's through Facebook. And it's like you wear the headset and you interact with people in a virtual. Isn't that what the metaverse was?
So what they were trying to do was they were trying to connect your My Disney Experience app, connect it with Disney Plus, connect it with your Magic Bands Plus. You could walk. Okay. Remember I was telling you about Gettysburg. When you go to Gettysburg, you can walk on the battlefield and you can move your phone around and it's like you're there. That's what they were trying to do. They were trying to bring all of the components of Disney into its own virtual world so that when so yes, part of what you're saying is correct. If you walked, to my understanding, if you walked into the park on your screen, you could see maybe Mickey walking at you or something, but you're in the world. You're not wearing a headset. It's in your phone. Are you? I mean, eventually you probably could be there at home. I don't know.
That's so weird. I'm
but
I don't want to say I'm totally against it. I mean,
I think it's the new. I think it's the new phase. Like I think it will eventually happen.
Oh, I think it will too. I think that it's what people want.
It's what people want. It's the connections, the social connections virtually.
Which is totally weird.
And it also had a segment or a part, I don't think of the word. A part of it was that was going to be Disney Prime, like Amazon Prime, where you could drop ship things to your house, but they canceled that. Done. Not happening. Which is interesting because I've been seeing more and more Disney things wind up on Amazon, Target, Walmart, Burlington.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So instead of going the Amazon Prime route, they're getting it out to more people. Not everything. And usually it's older things.
Got it.
But yeah. So that's canceled. So Chapek's legacy is gone.
I mean, come on. He was only there for what, 2.5 years?
He's been there for a long time.
Well, I mean, yes, he's been with the company for a long time. But he was only in control. He was only the boss for 2.5 years.
I saw a cast member.
I don't think he gets to have a legacy.
Whatever. I mean, if you make it to the top of the Disney company, you should have a legacy.
I mean, I honestly feel bad for the guy. I feel bad
for him too.
I feel bad that he was one that started early, I mean,
worked his way up the ranks.
I don't know that he was, sweeping, horse poop behind the parade. But
I don't know what
he started with. Yeah.
Well, he was in charge for a short amount of time, but he worked for the Disney company for a while.
Yeah. Cersei, welcome in.
Hello. That's great. Awesome. Run those errands. Okay. So I saw a cast member sign.
Okay. So, all right. This is what I understood. And actually, I haven't seen Ready Player One, but I know the concept of it. And that's what I thought it was. So Ready Player One, like you're immersed into this virtual world, but you don't have to be there. Like
that might be a portion of it. But what I was reading this week, it was an all-encompassing where they were trying to connect different platforms into one. So it would be the My Disney Experience app where you could get to different social platforms, play the games, connect to you know, like they started it a little bit with the online check-in and you can play the games in the queue and
Yeah.
and that.
Oh,
Sort of
I
thing.
think some of that stuff is really cool. I mean, as much as I'm kind of, I don't know where I stand here. I love technology. Obviously, I love technology. But at the same time, I value like old school, you know, just learning how to be, how to like just be in space. And I think that a lot of times we get so caught up with these things, right? That we're just always we don't learn anymore how to be in space.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So I
That's
saw a cast member
again,
sign.
my opinions do not the opinions of whatever.
Can I talk about the sign I saw now? Like I've tried to say it like 5 times.
The which one?
I saw a cast member sign that said
Oh.
magic doesn't pay the bills
Mm,
when they were trying to get their raise and stuff. I just thought that was interesting. Because as much as you love Disney, you still got to eat.
yeah. No, and I 100% agree. I mean, I have my own feelings about raising the minimum wage over and over and over again. But
Why can't we
but you
just
gotta eat.
lower the things that we need to
why
pay for?
why can't we just like have $2 a gallon milk and
or $1.50?
$1.50 eggs or something? I don't know.
Yeah. What
Oh,
about, are we going to talk about the Reedy Creek or whatever, the
so
royal clause?
all right. So I have this up.
Okay.
Give me a quick hot second here.
I thought this was something
so-
that Disney put in like 50 years ago. No, they
Yeah.
put this in
the
the
11th
day
hour.
before
Yeah.
they were
So-
voted. Yeah.
If this
I'm like, is this real?
well,
How did they just come up with this? It's hilariously brilliant.
so when I first heard this story break, I thought that they were. I just in my head was George III. I think I was actually I was creating my little screenplay on the Declaration of Independence, so I just had George III in my head.
Yeah, a long time ago.
And so I just heard it, and I was like, oh. Okay, so when they created the bylaws of the Reedy Creek board or whatever, they just put this arbitrary number in there because they wanted to hold on to it for a long time. But then you read it, and here I'm going to read it to you. It says this declaration shall be deemed effective as of the effective date and continue to the effective in perpetuity. Okay, so first of all, let me just start off.
It's effective as of the effective date.
Right.
Like,
so
what does that mean?
I mean, the wording is just it is so jargon, it is so lawyerish, and in perpetuity means forever, on and on and on and on and on, unless all or certain portions of the provisions of this declaration are expressly terminated as provided elsewhere herein. Provided, however, that it is that if the perpetual term of this declaration is deemed to violate the rule against perpetuities or any similar law or rule, this declaration shall continue in effect until 21 years after the death of the last survivor of the descendants of King Charles III, King of England, living as of the date of his declaration. Okay, so basically you've got Harry and William and all of that,
Louis, and I mean all of their kids.
We're talking like down the line, the last descendant of that, because
that's going to be never, unless they all get taken out at the same time. That will be never, because if you think about it doesn't say the last direct descendant.
No,
it says the last descendant.
And I think people are like trying to figure this out, because I hear a lot of commentary on this saying, well, in 30 years. No. Wait, where does it say 30 years? It says 21 years, and it says after the last surviving descendant of King Charles, the guy who just got the throne. He hasn't even been what's that called?
Didn't they have his coronation?
I don't think they had his coronation yet. So
Thought they did.
he hasn't even had his coronation
I'm
yet.
looking.
Look it up. I haven't seen it. But yeah. Anyway, a lot of lawyers speak here. First of all, yeah, here comes the Mad Libs, right? I totally I could see this like in a Mad Lib, fill it in, verb. And
Oh, he doesn't get
adjective.
coronated until May 6th.
Yeah, I told you. So
Why they wait so long? Is it like a mourning period or something?
Probably.
Who came up with this? Who was like, we're gonna invoke a law declaration? I'm sorry. We declared our independence from the King of England hundreds of years ago. Why are we now putting the King of England into a contract? What? Who came up with this? I mean, not that it's not brilliant.
See,
the King Charles clause.
The King Charles clause. Okay, listen. Obviously, this was well intentioned to throw it back into Governor DeSantis's face. That is what this is.
Who has now doubled down.
Okay.
And is going after Disney. Will he win?
Well, I don't know. Thing now. Here's the part of this that people don't understand is that it's not now DeSantis going after Disney. It is now the Florida Tourism Board, aka previous Reedy Creek Board,
the Central Florida Tourism Oversight District.
That one, right? They are going after Disney as well because now they are the ones in charge,
and they can't do anything.
Right.
Their hands are tied. They can't make any decisions. They can't.
Right.
I mean, it was super smart. I mean, Disney. I thought they would play hard.
Yeah.
Like I knew they were going to play hard. Like, what is Central Florida? Some people might get mad about this, but what is Central Florida without Disney?
Oh, it's not. It's a big orange grove. If Disney doesn't come to Orlando, what else would have made this like
area the way? I mean,
you have Miami.
A fallacy. Sure, you can't.
I guess I can't say that nothing would happen here, but y'all, we have a lot of oranges here. Oranges in places
gators.
That
oranges and gators.
I'm driving down the road and I look over and I'm like, oh,
oranges.
There's an orange tree. That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know, but now I'm curious. Is DeSantis
like,
now
can I
doubling
see a grapefruit or a lemon?
They have those too.
I haven't seen them. Just
oranges. Grapefruit in California, a lot of grapefruit. No, but on the side of the road, doesn't it say Florida grapefruit? Enjoy a Florida grapefruit or something. There's a big sign from the 70s.
Lots of oranges.
Well, I'm just curious to what DeSantis is going to do. And really, I don't know. Why aren't we letting this go? Is he going to die on this sword? Like, what's going to happen? I don't see him winning against Disney.
Okay, here's how I foresee this happening. Is that Iger is going to have to sit down with DeSantis, and they're going to have to come to an agreement to squash this, because first of all, Disney doesn't want to have to be dealing with this.
No.
Okay. That's not making the magic.
No.
Right. The state of Florida doesn't want to have to be dealing with this, especially DeSantis, because I think he's going to run for president. So he's not going to want this to run into his presidency ramp.
This might be his. Well, I took down.
I mean, that's
Disney.
the only.
Who's going to like him for that? Nobody. There might be not nobody. There might be a small percentage of people who don't like Disney that will get behind him on this, but you're squashing hopes and dreams and fantasy and imagination and creation, or creativity. Like, who's going to get behind you on that? Why can't they run their own? No, they've done a good job. Why can't they run their own area, their own city? What is it? Because DeSantis wants the money? Like, I don't I mean, everything comes down to money, but from what I've seen,
only time will tell on this one.
He's basically, DeSantis is like, this is a power trip. It's all about power. Like, why can't they run their own government?
Well, okay. All right. So here's the thing.
Opinion.
Here's the thing with that is I don't agree with that either. Like,
they probably were laughing hilariously hard when they were writing this. I'd like to have been in the room where that happened.
Room where it happened. The room where it happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I didn't realize that Reedy Creek was so autonomous. And it really is. It's very much autonomous. We had the Chaz, the autonomous zone up in Seattle, which was like a rebellion against our country. And so, being a patriot of sorts myself, I don't believe that there should be any area of the United States that has its own 100% authority.
But they don't. They have to still follow federal guidelines.
Yeah.
DeSantis doesn't want them to make decisions that normally the state would make, I think. I don't know. I'm not a politician. I don't know like all of the ins and outs, but that's what it feels and looks like to me.
Yeah.
And why would you die on this sword? Why would you try to take down Disney? Why?
Yeah, I obviously there's a lot of stuff that is going on politically right now, and I think that this is maybe maybe there's nothing more controversial going on that he can latch onto. I don't know. I don't know what the end game
There are
is here.
so many controversies in our country today. There's tons of things he could. Ginger, I agree. Why can't everyone just say thank you for bringing all the jobs to Florida?
Yeah.
Not sure why. Thank you for stimulating the economy.
If Disney goes away, then which they're not. Y'all, you got to understand that Disney's not going anywhere. Like, I know just a couple months ago we were talking somewhere, I don't remember, and this whole thing with Chapek. This was before Chapek left. Oh my gosh, Disney's going to go bankrupt, or is Apple going to buy Disney, or is Universal? Everybody's like speculating who's going to. Disney is not going anywhere. Disney is solid. Now watch next week, it'll totally fall apart. But
when the Florida power grid goes down, Disney feeds it.
Yeah, right.
Like what I feel like there's a social contract here between Disney and the state of Florida, and I feel like DeSantis is reaching for power. Like
I want Disney to build a nuclear power plant itself.
You're weird.
Well, because they can. They could. I don't know.
Why? You mean just for clean energy?
Yeah, clean, sustainable energy.
Okay. How about? They've already put in tons of those light things, solar panels. Wow, this really took a turn.
All right. So,
what's next? Let's go to the next slide.
Let's go over here real quick and let's just. We're going to transition. Here's the transition. So you have a 5% off, and we don't show this slide very much. So you can click on the QR code there. But MainStreetTreat.com, that is a sponsor of our show. And, if you want to pick up your Disney treats, we also have Universal treats. But
here's the thing is why there's a big under construction sign there that you missed.
Yeah, I was about to talk
There's
about
no boxes up on the site right now.
Oh,
so
there's no box
because
not even subscriptions.
There's subscriptions and Magical Trinket
So there's
Post.
some and Magical Trinket,
but
which are not boxes; those are envelopes.
Yes.
Yeah.
What has happened is I'm trying to transition to our new platform, and because Easter ended at midnight, I thought now would be a good time to transition to the new platform, and then bring the new exciting website on board now.
Okay.
So it's actually not as easy as I thought it was going to be. And I was on the phone all morning with our website designer and still trying to get that transition. So there's no boxes, no treat boxes right now. But here's the thing. If you have the links that I've posted in the Facebook group or on Main Street Treat Facebook page, you can still get to a box.
Okay.
You just can't go to the website and get to a box. All the Easter boxes are done, so you won't be able to order those. But the normal boxes that we have, the Sorcerer's Crispy, the apples, the scones and brownies, yes, the Universal stuff, that's all there as long as you have the link.
They should really be a member of the Facebook group.
Yeah, so if you're not a member of the Facebook group, you won't be able to get those. But hopefully the website will be up by Monday.
Wait,
it's up.
Wait, Florida Vacation Network. How much slower can we get than 4 years on Tron? Or have you gone through Epcot lately?
That's all. That was like pandemic reasons. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what's going on with Main Street Treat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then the next slide.
Okay.
I put the date of the reservation since every Saturday we're like, when are we going? When are we going?
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
April
right
11th.
there, April 11th.
And I'm still working on getting 2 more put onto that reservation, but
It'll be fine.
yeah, it'll be fine.
That party of 2 will go to party.
Yeah. What do you mean there's
party,
only 2? It should be
party
4.
of 5. Party 5. All right, here we go. We'll get off of that slide.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Product spotlight today, because the website is undergoing construction, why didn't it work? Is Magical Trinket Parcel Post, which Rob thinks is hard to say. I think it's an adorable name.
MTPP.
We
Let's go up here.
Oh, the 50th castle's back
You
there.
fit way better.
I like the
right there.
50th castle up there. A lot of, they sell out super fast, so I try to make a couple a week in my spare time between 2 and 4 a.m. But I think today,
That's funny because your mom said that the other day.
I know, it's probably where I got it.
Yeah, probably.
Today, I think there's a Chippendale and 2 pirates left. When I posted them up there were more, but people must watch them, because when I looked a few minutes ago, there was only 2 pirates and a Chippendale.
They are super fun. So if you
the Toy Story ones,
that.
I'm waiting for her to post, because she said she loved them, so they were super cute. I'm hoping to do more of those. Anyway, hopefully this week we'll get a few more characters and themes up there for you.
Okay.
Did you get a vault item? You have one job, Rob.
Yeah, no vaults item today, but which is okay, because I did create the wheel, and the wheel.
Oh, let's do that, because we're almost out of time.
Yeah. So while here, we need to slide this. We need to do a little manipulation here. If I can.
So while you're doing that,
like that,
this whole week I've been dealing with. So I had a tooth that was way up here, and I think it might have been an original wisdom tooth.
Oh.
And maybe that's why it was so hard. I was eating bacon and it cracked. I know, whatever. But it was way up here, so it's like you can barely even chew with it. It's just like way far. Well, the dentist took it out last Tuesday because he said he couldn't fix it. 3 hours, 2 hours. 2 to 3 hours. Rob will say I'm exaggerating. It was at least 2 hours.
It was 2 hours in the chair. Well, 2 hours back behind the door. You went
longer than that.
You went through the door. They called you at 10:15, and you came out at 12:15.
It was a long time.
But we got there at like 9 o'clock. So
okay,
it was total of like 3 hours in the dentist.
They used every tool in the drawer. And anyway, I've been in immense amount of pain for an entire week. Last night, finally, it subsided a little bit. It's coming back today a little bit. So my face is a little swollen, and I just feel not my best. And it's super busy time for us because it's Easter. And so I'm just hoping that I can get a little bit of energy today. Maybe if I can get some pool time.
No, that'd be nice.
I can rest a little bit before tomorrow's pickup, because tomorrow we pick everything up for Easter and get it shipped out Monday.
Perfect.
Oh, Susan's getting Chippendale. Chippendale, oh my gosh, they're super cute. I love the Chippendale Magical Trinket Parcel Posts. All right, we spinning?
All right, we're going to spin, and then we'll come back. We'll do trivia, right? We've got
spin,
trivia
and then we have trivia.
So we're going to spin. Let me cut. Let's cut right over to the spinning wheel, which is not doing anything right now.
You have to refresh. Hit refresh on the wheel.
Okay, so hold on. Let's cut back over here. So
how do I take it back? Up here?
Right here? Back right hand corner, up top, right to the right, there, to the right. Okay. No. All right, here.
Hold, please. We will spin for a winner in just a moment.
We are spinning for the winner. If you're like, the winner of what? Well, it's the winner of Where Am I? So earlier this week, I posted a short, and that short was all about
there you go.
Where we were in the park. And I think I'm going to do that more. So stay tuned for those. Maybe here, maybe on Instagram.
We'll do a little game. So we've been in the parks a lot more lately.
Yeah.
Which it's been fun. We've had a lot of good times. We've done things that we hadn't done before. I got the magic make her the photo pass added to our pass. So we're going to be doing some fun photos. I'm having a lot of fun with the memes that everybody's coming up with the photos we're posting.
Yeah,
So
I love that too.
Okay, ready?
All right, so here we go. So if you entered in to win the magical trinket parcel post for this version of Where Am I? Stay tuned. There it is. And the winner is
Brandy
Freitas. Brandy Freitas.
I think I have Brandy's address, but if not, just send it to me again. And she's getting a magical trinket parcel post.
Magical one of these. Boom, boom, boom. In the mail. Magical trinket parcel post.
They do ship within 24 hours.
Yeah.
For the most part.
24 to 24. Yeah.
24 to 28 to 32. Yeah. No, usually 24.
Oh.
All right, let's move on to trivia and wrap this up because we are past time.
Okay. So
I'm pushing the button and you told me to push and it's not doing anything.
I understand.
We have I'd like you to try to make a guess without the Goog. So try not to Goog this, which is short for Google.
Yet we're like right at the end of the hour, so feel free to search this on Yahoo or somewhere not Google.
Whatever. I just want people to guess see what their guess is, what they think.
All right. Well, are we gonna put them
Susan
in a wheel?
never. Maybe just put it up there.
I'm trying.
Okay, so today's trivia question.
There. All right. So today's trivia question, we're gonna slap us right there. All right. Boom. Right there. How many gallons of water are held in Bay Lake and Seven Seas Lagoon?
So this is, remember, we showed the picture earlier where they are connected by that water bridge. So I want to know how many gallons are in both collectively.
Just a couple.
Yeah.
I mean, all those boats are on tracks and it's only like a couple inches.
3 gallons, Ginger?
3 gallons?
3 are you?
Did you type 3 in there before you knew exactly what the gallons were in?
That's like 3 gallons. You know, a gallon is like a milk jug. Like
never Googled. Susan never Googled ever? Never? Throw some of these up here.
Oh, there you go.
All right. I never Googled. All right.
10,000 gallons. Okay.
Ginger went with 3. So we've hit the bottom end of the scale. And I will tell you that this is still not even close.
Nope.
Yeah.
Let's go. I should have 8 answers in there.
I Google all the time. I Google everything. I ask Siri questions. I ask Alexa questions.
Alexa, what did Han Solo name his droid?
No, his clone.
According to an Alexa Answers contributor, he does not have an AI-powered robot as a loyal companion.
Doesn't he's got
answer your question?
Yes.
Thanks for your feedback.
Great. We just got copyrighted because Alexa was saying.
For real?
Let's see. FVN, Florida Vacation Network. Speaking of Florida Vacation Network, if you haven't gone over there and checked out the channel, the new channel, Chris is over there navigating and commenting, but Florida Vacation Network is our new channel. We are Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 10 a.m. to noon. I haven't really talked about it much this show, but we are talking about news. We are talking about stuff that you need to know to plan your Florida vacation. So go over there and check out Florida Vacation.
Ginger wants to know what the magical trinket package is.
Well, it's an envelope.
Yep.
And it's shiny.
Yep.
And it has a sticker that says Fun and Fancy Freight.
Yep.
And then inside the envelope
are trinkets.
There's stuff.
Who's it's, what's it's, gizmos, gadgets, fun things from Disney parks that follow the theme of the packaging. So far we've done Hi, Vicky. Welcome in.
What's up? What's up?
We've done Donald. We've done Chippendale. We've done Toy Story. We've done Pirates. I think that's the 3. Yeah, there's pins in them sometimes, not all the time. And usually in the description, I'll give a hint of maybe something that might be in the packaging. So when I did the Toy Story ones, I put in there that there may be a hair accessory in there. And so, I mean, those were sold immediately, gone. But for the Pirates, there's a couple Pirates left, I think. And they are in the description. It says there may be Disney Park socks in there. So there, but that's not the only thing that you'll get value. Okay. It's value added. So you pay $25. That includes the shipping. And then you get $25+ worth of trinkets. So obviously,
buy 4 of them.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking
So
about.
obviously, here, hand me one. You're not getting a Pop Funko. You're not getting a Jim Shore. You're not getting anything that won't fit in a magical trinket parcel post. Has to fit in this envelope. I've been known to cram quite a bit in here, but you're not going to get some of those larger items. These are trinkets, gadgets, gizmos, who's it's, what's it's, galore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. We didn't even get close on the trivia, and we are almost 10 minutes over. So I think we're not gonna give away. No trivia today.
No trivia today.
We'll give you the answer. I want to give you the answer. So here is the answer. Y'all weren't even close.
Hold on. I will say that on
clicked the screen.
On these pirate magical, on the pirate trinket, it's very easy to say.
2.3.
The magical trinket parcel post for the Pirates does not have a pin in it. So if you're looking for a pin, I'm just going to let you know there is no pin in that one.
Lots of water. Lots of water. There it is. 2.385 billion gallons of water between Bay Lake and Seven Seas Lagoon. So
wow,
I'm super excited to figure out, because if you know, when you're there and I look you up on Find My iPhone, it says Bay Lake, but I get confused. I'm like, wait a minute, am I traveling across Bay Lake or Seven Seas Lagoon? I understand now. Seven Seas Lagoon is from TTC, right, to Magic Kingdom, right? That's Seven Seas Lagoon. And then if you cross the water bridge past the Contemporary, you enter into Bay Lake.
So Bay Lake was an actual real lake that has been there since however long. Seven Seas Lagoon is the portion that's man-made that they dug out. That's a mile across.
Perfect. Totally understand now.
All right, let's wrap it up.
All right, I guess we're going to wrap it up then. Oh, why am I still in the bottom right?
I don't know. They didn't see us twice.
I really like us on screen. All right. So yeah, the next couple weeks, stay tuned here on Disney Connections. It might be a little bit different. I have to go to class on Saturday, so she might be here at the helm running things. I might be. Yeah.
So we could just go an hour early.
We might. So yeah, that's what I was saying. We might be popping on a little bit early the next 2 weeks. So be looking for that change. So maybe 11 o'clock WDW time.
And if you have to watch it on the replay, #replay.
Yeah, watch it on the replay. So
thank you, Susan. I'm going to try to convince him to take me to the water park. We have a lot of work to do, so he might not, but
I have a ton of
Vicky's Tigger Tales is having a 500 giveaway. So if you are not subscribed to Vicky, head over to her YouTube and subscribe and enter her giveaway. Vicky, real quick, if you have time, you can put your link in the description. We'll give you a second.
You're doing a magical parcel post, right?
No.
What?
What? Wait, are you?
What is that? I don't know. Talk to us. It's live.
Oh my gosh.
Sure. I'm pretty sure.
Are we?
Yeah, we're doing a magical.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know.
So
yes.
So we need to send her a picture of one or something so she can put in.
I don't know what's going on. Yes.
So, yeah, I know.
Okay, well, a lot happens in a week.
I know
so
what's going on. You just
what?
I won't steer you wrong.
Okay, perfect. We love to give things away over here.
Okay.
And we love to support. Thank you, Susan.
Speaking of that, so who was our winner today? It was Brandy
Brandy
Freitas.
Freitas. Yeah.
Brandy Freitas, reach out and send us your address and let us know that you saw that you won.
Yep.
Or if you know Brandy Freitas, reach out to her.
We can
Tell her
post
she
it.
won.
She's in the group.
And
We'll post
congratulate
it.
her. So,
All right, here we go.
all right, here we go. Here we go. All right, y'all. So again, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10 a.m. to noon, we're over on Florida Vacation Network. You're not going to want to miss those shows. I think we've got some fun stuff coming this week where we're going to have some park experiences not of Disney. So stay tuned for that.
Okay.
And then again, next week, be paying attention to what we're doing here for our Saturday show. We will be here, I just don't know how. So that's it. Appreciate you being here on Disney Connections, where we're going to talk about all things Disney.
Bye.